Hello, everyone. And now I am talking to you Google Analytics login. Let's start it and enjoy the video. How to log in to Google Analytics step by step. Need to access all the data on your website's traffic and performance. By logging into your Google Analytics account, you can see your analytics data and make changes to your tracking settings. In this article, will walk you through how to log in to Google Analytics. Check out the video tutorial or simply read our writing step-by-step guide to get started. Step number 1, open the Google Analytics website. First, you will need to navigate to the Google Analytics website. On the next screen, enter the email address associated with your Google account and click the next button to continue. Sign in to continue to Google Analytics. Here is a picture. And then you can enter your password and click the sign in button. Sign in with your Google account. Here is a picture, enter your password and sign in again. That's it. You are now logging in and should see your dashboard. Please look this dashboard. This is a Google Analytics dashboard. Now you can find almost any type of analytics data you need in your Google Analytics dashboard. However, it is not very comprehensive and beginners. There's a good chance you will get lost at some point and fail to see the important states most useful for your business growth. But this is not an issue anymore or WordPress users because there's a really simple solution available. Continue reading to learn about you. See your important analytics data in your WordPress dashboard. Want an easier way to get the data you need directly on your WordPress dashboard without having to navigate the Google Analytics confusing dashboard. Then Monster Instinct in the plugin you need. Monster Instinct in the most user-friendly, most popular Google Analytics plugin for WordPress. Using the plugin, you can easily connect your WordPress site with your Google Analytics account and view your important analytics data right in your WordPress dashboard. So you will not need to log in to Google Analytics to view your website data. Monster Instinct has a new Google Analytics dashboard widget feature that lets you view your important website stats right in your WordPress admin page, www.yoursite.com/wp-admin. That's not all. You can view a lot more on the Monster Instinct reports page by visiting Instinct reports from your WordPress dashboard. Look, here is your Monster Instinct dashboard, like analytics show your page. For more details, view our complete guide for Monster Instinct dashboard report and how to add Google Analytics to WordPress. If you are looking for a simple yet powerful solution to use Google Analytics in WordPress, Monster Instinct is the best option. Give Monster Instinct a try today. Like this, okay? I open you complete guideline monster dashboard report. I open you and I click you. Just wait. Okay. Latest Monster Instinct news. Your unlimited guide for Monster Instinct dashboard report. Do you want to know which Google Analytics dashboard report you have access to when you use Monster Instinct, the most popular WordPress Google Analytics dashboard plugin? Connecting your WordPress website to Google Analytics and Monster Instinct give you access a bunch of ready-made Google Analytics report right in your WordPress dashboard. You can use this report to see your website visitor come from and how they behave once they are on your website. In this article, it will show you what you get with each Monster Instinct dashboard report and how each one help you make data-driven discussion to grow your following, increase your sales, and make your business a success. Google Analytics WordPress dashboard widget with Monster Instinct. You can see your Google Analytics data as soon as you log into your WordPress dashboard. The plugin has a dashboard widget that shows your site key metrics right on your website dashboard with no click required. By default, it will show you a quick summary report that includes page view, top content, device breakdown, and view and new as returning visitors. If you would like, you can add more metrics by clicking the query icon. You can also choose to have your widget appear in full wide mode by clicking the arrows right next to the gear. The Google Analytics dashboard widget to Monster Instinct make it really easy and quick for you to view your website important data. Immediately after signing in, you will be able to see any significant changes in your website traffic and take action and record. Overview report to access your Monster Instinct dashboard report in WordPress. Go to Instinct reports. There will immediately see the overview report, as well as the other Google Analytics dashboard reports Monster Instinct has available from you. The first part of the overview report gives you a visual look at the number of seasons and page views for your site. Right underneath the traffic graph, you will see quick stats related to your site, visitors' behaviors, including the number of seasons, the number of page view, the average season duration, and your site overall bounce rate. You can use the data picker to show the past 7 days or past 13 days for a few other default time periods. You can also change it to a custom data range if you need to see data for a certain time period. You will also see a pregnant to change a compared to the time period you have choose for this report. For example, if you be chosen to see the number of season and page view for the past 30 days, you will see a comparison to the previous 13 days as well. If you keep scrolling down in the overview report, you will see a simple graph of new vs returning visitor and device breakdown. This is a great way to see that present and people are returning to your website after having visited. After it also showing your which devices you visitor where on why when the visitor visited your site. Next, you can check out which countries our visitor are from. You will see which website are referring people to your site that most. United States, India, United Kingdom. This is a top 10 countries showing I am talking to you this country. United States, India, United Kingdom, Canada, Netherlands, Taiwan, Japan, Germany, Australia. Top 10 referrals. This is a referral link, United States link, India link, United Kingdom link, Canada's link, Netherlands link, Taiwan links, Japan links, Germany's links, Spain's link, Australia's links. You can click on the view countries report or view all referral source buttons to get the full list. When you do this, you will be asked to sign into your Google Analytics account. You will build token to the current report in Google Analytics to get additional data. For our example, you will look at the countries report. Here, you will see a map, view, a site visitor, and a list of top countries. You can also get data like number of user, new user, season, bounce rate, page season, average season duration, any conversation goals you may have set up for your site. You can also define the data range and change the display and reflect goals you will be set up for your website. Lastly, the overview report shows you which post and page are the most popular on your site. This gives you insight into which content your site visitor like the most, so you can give them more of what they want. Again, if you click the view full post page report button, you will see all your sites, post and page in Google Analytics and how they are performance. Check out the number of page view, unique page view, average time on page, entrance, bounce rate, and more. Publisher report, click on the publisher tab in Monster Instinct to see the following data: landing page, exit page, outbound link, affiliate link, download link, demographics, interested category. There's a lot of information here that can help bloggers who have websites that focus on blog content, or it can also have those with e-commerce shops make more money online too. To start rather than deal with finding demographics and interested report in Google Analytics, you can see this data right in your WordPress dashboard instead. The Monster Instinct Publisher Report is also helpful for those who are trying to create effective landing page of their website. Whether your goal is to have people subscription to your newsletter or making a purchase, knowing which landing page are the most effective can help you make your business even better and ultimately build a bigger following. If you want more comparison data than what the publisher report offers, you can always check out your definitive guide through Google Analytics or Publisher. Search Console report, click on the Search Console tab, find out your top 15 Google search terms. You will see the number of clicks, impression, click-through rate, and average position of each term. This is a great of making sure your keyword research is on point, seeing the organic traffic incoming to your site when they find you in search result. Your SEO efforts are working for you, not against you, seeing what people are searching for when they find you, which can inspire new blog post ideas. If you have not already, make sure to check out our step-by-step introduction on how to configure your WordPress site with Google Search Console. E-commerce report, click on the e-commerce tab and mastering synced to get a quick glance at how your online store is doing. To start, you can see data such as your shop conversion rate, the number of transactions, how much revenue you will be generate, and the average order value. You can also see a list of your e-commerce store top product that where you will see at a glance which product to country is promoting. Else, you can make sure the focus your pay per click advertisement, whether you use Google AdSense or Google Ads or promoting your best selling product. In the e-commerce report, you can also check out how many days of number of season it took site visitor to make a purchase from your website. This includes the number of transactions that were accurately finalized. Also, you can see how many total add to cart clicks occurred and how many times products were removed from cart. For help with boosting sales in your e-commerce shop, be sure to check out these 11 smart tracks for reducing shopping cart event moment. And if you need more data related, if you online shop, find out how to track shopping cart event moment in Google Analytics. Custom destination report, click on the destination tab to track custom data you want showing in your Monster Instinct dashboard report. For example, you can track the data like which authors post generate for most traffic, focus keyword you were using, and which ones are doing well in search engine. SEO score tracking to see which blog SEO score are the most popular. Which category on your site are clicked the best, most. Which custom post types are the most well liked by site visitor. This is perfect for those that feel limited by the data that Google Analytics has when it comes to data tracking. For the detailed look at how to use custom destination in Google Analytics as well as in Monster Instinct, check out this helpful beginner's guide to custom destination. Forums tracking report, click on the forum tab to see your WordPress forum performing on your website. Monster Instinct is proud to have integrated with multiple popular contact for plugins, including WP forum. So you can see the number or forum viewers and conversation your WordPress forums are getting. With the number add-on and the forum tracking report, you can track things like number of forum submission, which forums trigger the most conversation, how many impression the conversation each forum is getting. With this data, you can begin optimizing your WordPress forums to get more signups and sales. From help using the forums add-on, check out our documentation on getting started with the forums add-on. Real-time report, click the real-time tab to see your user activity on real-time. The real-time report allows you to monitor your user activity on your site at any given time. You can see the number of active users, page views per minute for the last 13 minutes and more. Moreover, You can see top page, top referral traffic source, top countries and top cities and visitor are forum at the moment. The real-time reports let you see the user in interaction on your site right as it's occurring without having wait until the next day. This real-time reports are especially useful if you are just launched a special marketing campaign and want to know how people are clicking on it. For example, you can track your email, social media, and other paid marketing campaigns performance right away. For more details, read our complete guide on how to find and use real-time report in Google Analytics. We start for individual post and page in WordPress. With Monster Inst, you can also check started the individual post and page on your WordPress site. To view stats for your individual post, you will need a visit all post page by going to post all post in WordPress. You can also find this data in page all page. Monster Instinct add a small instinct icon to each of your post or page. Simply click the icon to see the stats for the post, then a pop windows when appear with start for the respective page or post. For detailed introduction, read our complete guideline on how to check start from individual post in WordPress. And there you have it. You will be now take a tour of the Monster Instinct Google Analytics dashboard report. So what are you waiting for? Get started with the best Google Analytics plugin today, so you can see how your site is performing at a glance. And does not forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for more helpful Google Analytics tips. Okay, last second one, and how to add Google Analytics or WordPress. I will check you and I will talking about you. How to add Google Analytics to WordPress without a plugin. Looking for a way to add Google Analytics to WordPress without a plugin. Setting up Google Analytics on WordPress helps you track your website traffic and provide us valuable insight about your visitor. Let's take a look at how to add analytics tracking code to WordPress with a plugin. Table to content to help you out. You will be dedicate this article into different section. You can jump ahead to any section you will be interested in. Okay, why is Google Analytics important for your Google WordPress website? Once you will be started a WordPress website, you should know how it's performing, and to get this useful data, you need Google Analytics. It's powerful tools that helps and you understand how people use your site. Here are some benefits for using analytics. Identify traffic source. You can find out where your visitor come from, which channel they use, search, social paid, etc., which country they belong to, and more. Better understand your audience. Once someone lands on your website, what do they do? With Google Analytics, you can track their every interaction and see what link they click or which file they download. Create content that people like. Google Analytics help you track your page and post, so you know which content drive a lot of traffic. This way, you can find similar topics to cover and boost your traffic. Conversation and sales. If you have a e-commerce store, then Google Analytics can help you track your conversation and see how much revenue your store is making. Improve your site user experience. Find find out how people behave on your site, which page they visit, which device or browser they use, so you can improve the user experience on your website. Let's look at the props and cons is different installation method, drawbacks and editing Google Analytics without a plugin. If you are planning on editing Google Analytics without a plugin, then here's where it may not be the best choice for your site. It's one as easy as it seems. Editing Google Analytics to your site without a plugin is not as easy as with a plugin. That's because you will have to enter the tracking code in the header of your website. This means editing code which can be challenging for beginners. Any mistake you make while editing the tracking snippet can mess up your analytics or even bring down your entire website. Plus, if you want to enable additional tracking reports such as downloaded tracking or e-commerce tracking, again, you will have a manual tweak your template with a plugin. On the other hand, enabling search report is a base. Number two, you may lose the tracking code. If you decided to choose your website themes or plugin, you are exiting once, you will have to add the analytics tracking code again to your new theme. More often than not, website owners forget a passive the code will updating their theme. This will leave gaps in the data and lead in inaccurate reporting, and you could be missing out on important user instinct while the tracking code was not present on your site. Point number 3, you miss powerful analytics feature. Editing Google Analytics with a plugin means you will miss powerful feature like media tracking, custom domination, file download tracking, affiliate tracking from conversation and outward link clicks. And without a plugin, it's very time consuming to set up this feature on your WordPress site. Plus, if you have an online store or sell a product on your site, you will also miss out on e-commerce tracking, meaning you will not get to track your revenue or which product customers buy the most. So what's the best way to add Google Analytics to your WordPress site? Recommended method or for editing analytics to WordPress. The easiest method for editing Google Analytics or WordPress is through a plugin like Monster Instinct. It makes it very easy to set up tracking, and you do not have to worry about all the drawbacks of implementing analytics without using a plugin. Monster Instinct worked with in your cell analytics, Google Analytics 4, or both with our dual tracking feature. Plus, Monster Instinct lets you set up advanced tracking feature with just a few clicks, such as enhanced e-commerce tracking for you, WooCommerce, easy digital download, give WP member pass, lifter LMC, and restrict content pro store. File download tracking to see how many times each file is downloaded. Popular most post widget, so you can show your most popular posted to your audience. Track website traffic and see which devices people use to visit your site. Set up forum conversation tracking across your WordPress website. To start, just follow this simple step to add analytics to your website. Step number 1, sign up for Google Analytics. First, you will need to sign up from Google Analytics. You can use an existing Google account to sign up for analytics or create a new one. Step number 2, connect analytics to WordPress or without with Monster Instinct. Next, you can install an active Monster Instinct on your website, WordPress website. Once the plugin is up the running, all you have to do is use its setup with wizard to add Google Analytics to WordPress without editing code. You can read how to properly set up Google Analytics in WordPress with Monster Instinct. After you will be added Google Analytics Monster Instinct will bring all your important data inside your WordPress admin area. You can use a dashboard report to see how your site performance in uncover instinct about your visitor. Now, if you will rather set up Google Analytics without plugin, follow the step guide below. Add Google Analytics to WordPress without a plugin. Before we get started, make sure a backup your WordPress theme. So in case something goes wrong, you can easily revamp it. You will be directly editing the code that output your site. So a mistake, a small as a misplaced comma could bring down your whole site. Be sure to make a backup just in case. You can also take a look at the writing steps to learn how to set up Google Analytics without plugin in WordPress. Step number 1, get your Google Analytics tracking code, log into your Google Analytics account and select the WordPress for which you need the tracking code. In the property column, click tracking info and then Google and tracking code. Or if you are using Google Analytics for click data streams in the middle comma, then choose the one you need. Now you can get the tracking code under the website tracking section in Universal Analytics. Just copy the Google Analytics script. In Google Analytics for head to tracking introduction, go global site check to copy your code. Step number 2, add the tracking code to the header PHP file. Now, are you wondering where to place Google Analytics tracking code on your website? Log into your WordPress dashboard and navigate the appearance theme editor. Now, click the theme header.php file on the right hand side below the theme file section. Paste the tracking code you just copied from your analytics profile before the closing head to text section. Then click update file. That's you will be you used done to add analytics to WordPress without a plugin. But if you're looking for similar method than Monster Instinct, the best solution it's one of the most popular Google Analytics WordPress plugin and make it super simple to connect your site in Analytics. Bonus, more Google Analytics and Google and WordPress tips. If you are thinking about editing Google Analytics to WordPress, there are probably another few things you will wondering about. We are going to add something here that we think might help. Beginners guideline WordPress beginners. If you are WordPress beginners, you highly recommended the WP beginners blog. You can find answer to just about anything having to this website. Type of Google Analytics report. Wondering where to start that Google Analytics read about the top 7 type of report. Can you use the grow your business? Okay. Please like my video, hit the subscribe button, like the video and press the bell button. Allah Hafiz.